Oh, let's see how well she starts today. She is not happy. I should have plugged it in. I should have plugged it in. 19 degrees. Straight oil. Oh, we're getting there. Alright, so that was a night, 19 degrees, and I did not plug the truck in, and that's running waste oil, like literally straight, just motor oil. So, it starts. I plug my truck in every single day, so I just wanted to do an example and see how this thing would have reacted. Definitely wasn't happy about it, but it did start up, and the exhaust brake worked as it should this morning, so I was able to get it to warm up a little bit to get the windshield to defrost. So, lesson learned. Plug your truck in overnight every single night. I don't care. So tomorrow I will definitely be plugging my truck in. And it's back again. How's it driving now? Enjoying your gauges? Oh, you forgot to pop the hood. I hear a Jake in there. So last video he was complaining, you know, about we're only hitting 25 pounds of boost.
Complaining?
Well,
I'm happy with it.
Yeah. EGTs are a little high. Hey, your battery terminal is like...
It'll be fine. I gotta switch out for a negative, or a positive.
Oh, okay.
Ignore that one.
So you guys can see, you can adjust this boost for free. If let me turn the light on. Oh, my light doesn't work on this thing. There we go. Now we can see it. You guys can see down in there somewhere. Should be a threaded rod somewhere in there. Can't get my phone down in there, but you guys get the point. There's a threaded wastegate line on here. So we're just gonna basically pull that off, tighten it up, and then go from there. So good sign, there's no leaks around the EGT gauge, so that's good. But other than that, yeah, we'll adjust that. Should be able to get 10 more pounds of boost out of it. Did you kick your shin off the hitch yet? Yeah, we decided against the mud flaps, so, but here's his,
I like how you just left them in bed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're just chilling. Alright, so now that I got all that stuff out, you can see his little baby turbo. So the forums are saying these things hold together over 40 pounds. Their efficiency map is about 35. So here you go. You guys can see that now. There's a threaded rod right there. Basically, I have to take that off and basically twist this thing so we'll make it tighter. So you guys can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like there's 7 threads, it looks like. So I'm gonna make that 7 threads like 3 threads. So you can either come in and add more boost, or you can do what I did and just get rid of all the boost. Now it's naturally aspirated with the boosty noises. You can hear back here the wastegate. So I'm gonna get this off. I'm gonna go get this lubed up, and because it does not want to spin at all. I was able to get the nut to move, but not the end here. So I need to get this to come down basically where that's at. And then we'll see if we get them 35 pounds. And if we don't, then we'll adjust it more. Alright, so I have been lubing and unlubing and all that, so I won't have to take this off again. I just wanted to make sure that I was able to do this all by hand, all the way up the threaded rod and all that. So I'm gonna put this back on, figure out where I lost the clip, because it went somewhere, which it's an oh shit clip. Once you lose it, oh shit. So should be down there on the ground somewhere. We'll find a magnet and grab it, and then this should go back together, and then we can do our trial and errors with just, you'd realistically just need a 13 mil wrench and one of these guys to spin it. So he actually found that. So stones. Here, you can film me putting this thing back on, because I need content. Don't drop that. That's my good phone. Remember last time I lent you a phone?
I didn't break it.
Yeah. That's the thing I'll say. So basically, this has to go... Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get it on that at the same time as trying to get it like in here. So it's like I gotta lengthen this rod. Here, let me get this back in.
Trying to look while filming.
It sucks because you gotta like unscrew this and put it back in the factory location.
See, like I can't see that from here.
I know, I'm literally going by hand. So basically you gotta get it back. Let's go. Oh, I feel it. There we go. Now it's on. Now I need to spin this rod to get that whole thing back together. So we'll use.
Check this out.
Hold on. It'll be alright.
Yeah, I'll be putting a terminal on today then.
You said you don't want any boost?
No, Steven.
Oof. That's just the you could take that off actually and just run the
I
other
got
back.
another terminal in the car.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So that's on there. I'll have to tighten up these nuts. And yeah, once that's the hardest part, getting it all back together. Now you just gotta twist that rod.
She was only
Alright, so what he's gonna do is show you guys what I'm doing. So here, take this, screw your terminal. No one cares about your terminal.
I wasn't trying to film it, boy.
So what we're doing here is taking this rod. Forget how I was doing. I think I was grabbing it like this, and I was just grabbing that rod. See that rod there? And you're just tightening it.
Neat.
You're basically putting more tension on the wastegate. So I have a certain amount of where I want it to be. This is not a fun task, but you know what? It is definitely worth it for the. It's probably going to take us about an hour. Everything all said and done from start to finish, it took us about an hour. It took me about an hour. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything fall out of the bed of his truck.
Yeah, I did. I wish you filmed it.
We could redo it.
No.
We could put your tailgate back up and you could try to kick it back open. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, this is basically what I'm doing. This absolutely sucks.
And it's a hit or miss.
No, all this is doing, so no matter what, your boost will be higher than what it was. Whether it's your target level or not, that's a different story. It probably won't be what you're targeting on the first try. I mean, it could even be over.
To the moon.
So basically, when we drive it, you're going to want to floor it.
And stare at your gauges.
And stare at specifically the boost gauge. Because 35 pounds is what you want empty, and people will tell you, oh, it'll be higher when you're towing. Only if you're full throttle when you're towing. So the goal here is to not go full throttle when you're towing. You shouldn't have to go full throttle when you're towing. And then it's a 13 mil wrench. You can do the zoom out feature. Hold on. Yeah. Tearing this off. Now you can pull it back.
That's how you do it?
Yeah. So basically, now I'm going to tighten that back up. There you go. Now it's locked. And where's the clip?
Don't tell me you lost the clip.
Somehow I gotta put this clip back on. That'll be fun.
Let's go. I'm going to
Alright, so I'm gonna show you something that I can't see, but you guys can see right there is a little clip. And the key is to never lose this clip, because if you lose it, you are screwed. So I'm gonna grab a screwdriver and try to, well, I'm gonna try to get it by hand.
You want a flathead?
I might try to, there you go. So I just need to push that in a little bit more.
Today he learns how to drive stick. He can do it.
So basically the first time you floor it, you don't want to like actually like hammer down all
To the
way.
moon.
Yeah, you want to give it some time. So, no mercy, just start flooring it. Just kidding.
Is that all the further you go back? I don't even know my own truck.
Trying to be nice to her. Get her warmed up and all. You say don't worry about the head gasket?
It'll be fine. Jesus. That was 32?
Yeah, it was 32. Okay, so we got some in it. We'll go up the mountain and see what she does. We need those vice grips to get a little bit more out of it.
Or the EGTs.
Yeah, I want to see what the EGTs are. It's weird, your boost gauge actually works, unlike mine where it gets stuck at 5 and you got to pound on it with the magazine.
And they were free. How much pedal was that?
I don't know.
I think you got to about 30.
It hit 30. It's kind of inconsistent though, I mean, if you look at it.
Is that glow shift or?
No, that's your turbo.
Hi guy, how you doing? That was 33, 34? That's all of it?
That's 35. EGTs didn't go past 1200, let's see.
The EGTs are great now. It's 1200 EGT.
1300. You have to really be hammered on it for a long time.
Another note?
I'd say that's perfect. I don't think we're going to touch it anymore.
Nice.
Because like just cruising around, it's not going to spool the max amount, but when you floor it and you really hammer down on it, you're going to get about 35 out of it. So no, I'd say we hit the nail on the head the first time, which I'm very surprised.
For speedometer accuracy, 65 is about 72.
That's pretty good. That was under load too, so.
That was nice.
It's not bad. Now we'll stop it.
So did you floor it or?
Oh yeah, I laid down the rubber. Laid down the pedal.
No clutch slip either.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna let you drive it.
Man.
I like this spot, don't you?
It's very nice. I'd put the 4-ways on at least.
No, we're in a good spot. Alright, so hate that door chime. Let me get a thumbnail. You left the door open, you cock. Alright. We'll see how he likes it. Did you move my seat up, you little fuck? Oh, I did. I'm going out with my boots on. Alright, so yeah, we'll see how... Yeah, don't ruin your e-brake. See, I don't know what it felt like before, so you'll be able to tell me if it felt different. On the mountain, it definitely... See, there was 30.
So the lower gears were pretty disappointing.
Yeah, so the lower gears... The lower gears, you're not going to get your max boost out of. It's your higher gears when you're under load is where you're going to get your max boost. Jeez.
It was only 32, so.
I know, but that's better than 25, where you actually had to work to get the 25, though. So now yeah, there you go. That's perfect. If I tighten it anymore, you're going to start hitting like the 36 to 40 range.
Definitely sporty.
Did you just not use your clutch? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I didn't use it.
Oh my goodness. No.
There's so many of them. No, there's so many at the bottom.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Now we just need a nice exhaust brake for this. And we got 2 people that are gonna ruin it for us.
That'll be fine.
I'd kind of like back off a little bit and let them. No, back off a little bit and like let them get some distance on you, because then we can really see what.
The scenery.
I just want to see that you. Yeah. I just want to see that you like it.
I do like it. I already did. And
Does it feel better than it did? There was 30. There's 34.
Yeah, that's like perfect.
See, so you have that. Man, jeez. There's 36. Alright, yeah, I'd say that's perfect. Because then when you go to tow, you're not going to use the full. You're not using full throttle when you're towing. So, unless you're this guy. But you can see your EGTs. When we went up the mountain, it took a lot longer to hit than what it did you. So if you want those EGTs to come down, you need to get a smaller or a bigger turbo. So
the EGTs really didn't even climb.
Up the mountain they did.
You were floored up the mountain.
Yeah, I know, and they were at like 13, but it took some time to get there.
You'd be minding your own business in 5th bit of fuel. not even floored, and you just see it get up to 1400. You were chilling at 1200 and slowly climbing.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. So it's a lot better than it was. We'll see what it is towing, but if he decides he wants a little bit more in the future, we'll throw an HE 351 on it, because that's like the perfect turbo, because it's still a stock turbo out of one of these trucks. So I'd say she got a little hot. Coolant came from somewhere. Yeah. What's your coolant temp? What's the coolant temp? Coolant temp's not bad. I don't know, I saw it smoking. I'm just like, what?
That got really hot.
Oh well. Hi guys, we are good to go. We got our insurance quote, we got in, we are good. Everything is, I don't even know where to begin with it, but yeah, we're pretty much, so today's the last day that I won't be working on transport. So I will be starting tomorrow, if not tomorrow, the next day, because it is kind of late in the day. So I need to start booking some loads and going from there. Talking to the dispatcher, seeing what we got going on, but we are on, officially, as of now, we are on the insurance and good to roll. So sometime tomorrow I get to pick up my 43-foot Kaufman out of the storage unit, and we're gonna run it. Hopefully, I really need to find a better spot to put that white truck, but I really want to get the white truck built at some point once it financially makes sense, which I'm not going to financially stress myself out to build that truck. All I know is I have it now and it's paid off, and I can just let it sit and do what it needs to do. Pretty much just sit there. So I'll build that once it financially makes sense, like I said. But for now, we're good to go. I have roughly 26 days to come up with $12,000. And I'm hopefully going to try to do that from scratch. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, but I just wanted to give you guys the update at the end here that we're going back out. We are going to be running. I'm doing exactly what I said I was going to do. And for anybody that didn't catch me the first time, I said I was going to go back to power only. I found a company that was going to allow me to do that. That company went AWOL, so plans unfortunately have to change. But in this case, I think plans changed for the better, because they said they're really good with freight in my area, and it would definitely be doable to be home every day with a freight trailer. So I'm going to try to make it work with cars until this trailer's paid off, and then we'll start trying to find another trailer. And then I'm going to lease out my Kaufman, which is another thing that I said I was going to do in the beginning. I said I wanted to get a fleet of trailers and just lease them out to trustworthy people, help people out, and at the same time I get to make some money off of it. So I will probably lease my Kaufman out at some point to hopefully pay for the new trailer. So that's how I'm going to do it. But let's get the show on the road. Hope you guys are ready for tomorrow. I'm ready for tomorrow. I'm going to get on the load board when I get home, and we're going to start looking for stuff. I'm going to start booking stuff. Even if I can't book stuff tonight, I may try to see what's in the area, what I can grab tomorrow, bring back home, and drop off on Thursday. But I am excited to be back to work. And I'm going to have to, I wish it wasn't so cold when I was going back to work, because I need to go through and figure out what all tools I'm going to need. Otherwise, I guarantee the first breakdown is going to be brutal. So, need to figure out what tools it makes sense to bring with me. And we'll go from there. Maybe I'll be able to actually afford to put fuel in my tank this week instead of running waste oil. Just kidding, I'm going to keep running the waste oil if I can. But, hope you guys enjoyed. Just got leave from school. Appreciate you guys. See you in the next one. Peace.